he's gonna atomic bomb him. Today, we're bringing you a tyre shredding, rear-wheel drive Gen 1 vs Gen 2 battle of the B58s. Today, it's Toyota vs BMW, and both of these builds are certified street weapons. Stay tuned for this one, and let's get it.
On the rolls, he's getting atomic bombed.
Oh! So welcome back to yet another legendary matchup here at the OG Battles between two rapid BMW-hearted builds. In one corner, we've got the claimed UK's fastest street legal Mark 5 Supra, and in the other, it's the UK's fastest Gen 1 BMW M240i. With very similar stats, it's going to be a proper tear-up between two proper peddlers. But with a ton of power, only going to the rear tyres, the car's setup and balls of steel could play a big part in the results here today. Let's get over and meet the builds and their owners. So first up today, introducing Kyle to the battles, repping for the Supra lovers in his savage 900 bhp, 3 litre inline 6 turbo, Gen 2 B58 powered Mark 5 Toyota Supra, built by Cirques Motorworks and tuned by Dark Horse. Mods coming up. And he's going to be stepping up against, welcoming Cam back to the battles, repping for the BMW fanboys in his crazy 850 bhp, 3 litre inline 6 turbo, Gen 1 B58 powered BMW M240i, built by Cirques Motorworks and tuned by Dark Horse. Mods coming up. Right guys, today we have a sick race on our hands. It is two different variations of B58s in two similar but very different cars. And to my right we have Kyle driving the Supra, the Mark 5 Supra. How do you reckon you're going to get on today? Drag race and roll race?
I've only lifted it yesterday, so I haven't actually even drove it yet and tried it, so
okay.
I'll just kind of have to learn really fast. So
sure. Well, the thing is, you've probably seen Cam on my channel a few times, so you kind of know what that car is about. Having seen that, are you worried?
My car's faster.
Hey!
It's proven faster. It's actually the UK's fastest street Supra.
Really?
So,
oh, interesting.
The only worst mod is the minute it's the driver mod, so
okay.
See how that goes.
So if it goes right, you're smoking.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cam, welcome back to the channel, brother. Now, we recently had you on for a feature. You've been on the OG Battles before at a different power. Now, obviously, he's saying on paper he's faster than you, bro. So, like, what are you saying back?
I mean, he is, but he hasn't driven his car yet, so I think he's going to be going in circles.
Okay, all right, cool. So in terms of drag race and roll race, are you saying it's smoke for him?
Well, I would say on the drag, he's getting annihilated.
Okay.
And on the rolls, he's getting atomic bombed.
Oh, he's going to atomic bomb him. Bomb him. All right, lads, come and get a shaking of the hands, because this one seems like it's serious. All right, they've sealed the deal. Let's race. As usual, we'll be extracting all of today's race data from our VBox Performance Box Touch GPS timing tool. And first up today is the quarter-mile roll races. But before we get cracking, let's get a couple of sound checks. Okay, so let me know which one sounded the best down below in the comments, and let's race.
Guys, like this video right now, or a spider will crawl into your mouth when you're asleep tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Supra from start to finish won that. Don't know how they I think the start was pretty decent. I don't know, you guys tell me. But I'm gonna say Supra won that. Finish line. Who won that and by how much? Quite hard to see, you see. I don't know why.
So that was a win to the Supra by about 2 car lengths.
Okay, 2 car lengths. Yeah, it's close racing then. It's lining back up. Go again.
That's pretty much what I expected. That was a good race.
Yeah, I'm saying Supra again. Although, right, so Cam in the BMW is the pace car, so the Supra is about a car length behind at the beginning. I'm gonna say the Supra drove round Cam and took the win there. Let's find out. Finish line. Who won that and by how much?
So that was about a car length to the BMW.
Oh! I got that wrong. All right, cool. All right, so that puts a spanner in the way. All right, let's line it back up and go again.
We're a bit too much sideways there.
Yeah, honestly, these cars are very closely matched, but he's got a lot more in his. He can definitely turn it out more, whereas I can't. Gen 2 is a stronger engine.
By his side.
I know, he's taking off even too quick, and then I'm catching up.
He beat ya by a car length. You were behind by a car length at the start.
At the start.
So it would have been a photo finish.
Yeah.
So just get on him straight
Yeah,
away.
he's just going off. I'll come off a wee bit quicker with him.
Yeah, it's close, but I'm gonna say Supra. I'm gonna say Supra once again. I know I've said Supra every time and I was wrong, but Supra that time, in my books, won that. I feel like Cam might have tried to use rolling launch there, and I don't think it benefited him at all. Let me find out. Finish line. Who won that and by how much?
Strong 2 car lengths to the Supra.
Oy. So, the Supra with the BMW heart beats the full fat BMW. Aye, the BMW boys are not gonna like that one. Let's line them up for a drag race and see if Cam can pull one back.
2-1 on the rolls. Let's see what we can do on the drags.
So, looking at the fastest 100 to 200 kph data extracted from the VBox PBTs using RaceLogic's test suite software, true to the race results, the Supra lays down the fastest time, going 100 to 200 kph in a rapid 4.84 seconds. The BMW M240i, not too far behind, runs a very impressive best time of 4.98 seconds. That's data to back up the results. So it looks like round 1 goes to Kyle and the Supra lovers. Next up is the drag races. Let's see how these boys get these big power rear wheel drive cars off the line. Place your bets and let's get it.
Looking fresh.
You're looking fresh too, sir.
Thank you, sir.
God, you got style.
I do indeed.
Damn, wait, it's nice to see someone else who's got style. Good style. You know what would be better style though?
What?
If you're one, right?
I mean, how far behind was he on the second one?
1 car length, about a car length.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen because it is a bit quicker, but it's pretty close. Good races.
Good and interesting.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Alright, cool.
You're gonna need to build boost in this, aren't you?
Aye, second gear launch.
Are you second? Okay.
Yeah.
Ready, set, go! Yo, that Supra's not messing around. Right, so Cam in the BMW looked like he got the better start. The Supra was a little bit slower out the hole, but man, it just gripped and went. Looked like it drove around the Supra, and that was good night. Let me find out. Finish line, drove around the BMW. Finish line, who won that, and by how much?
So I'm looking back at the footage, so give me a couple minutes, but I think that was a bumper to the BMW.
Bro, listen, I need to quit this job. Anyone would think I'm wearing shades that impede my view. All right, cool. So what we'll do is we'll cut to a photo finish and we'll find out exactly who won that right now. And yep, looks like Cam just pulls one back for the BM boys by a bumper. Let's line them back up and go again.
I have to get good reaction times and launch or I'm going to get smoked.
Good racing, that's good racing. Let's line up and go again.
I think it was sideways for most of that too.
I look so stupid.
Ready, set, go! Right, I've got to say, the way that Supra grips is mad until it doesn't grip anymore. It looks like it's got so much power, it's just kicking the arse end out. Whereas the BMW looks like a more linear kind of, I know that car is savage, but it looks like it's applying the power a little bit better. Because of that, I'm gonna say that the BMW might have taken that once again. Finish line, who won that and by how much? That is insane. All right, well, it looks like the BMW takes the drag races, unless they want to do a bonus race. Let's find out. Technically, he's won the drags, yeah? But we're going to do a bonus race. Just because yours kicked out hard.
I was sideways for most of it.
Yeah, but the way, when this gets off the line, the way it moves,
I know.
It's just got like too much power.
No, I'm like changing it up and then I'm going, oh, I'm just giving too much throttle. It's just too much for the tyres, but
bro, this car's
good
mad.
anyway.
Let's have a bonus race. one more bonus race. You've won the drags.
Yeah, did he? I don't know if he backed off.
He kicked out big time.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I was sort of like doing that as well, but I stayed in it.
His is Larry.
Is it?
Yours looks like a little bit more controllable. One more bonus. You've won the drags.
Okay.
One more bonus race, yeah?
Yeah, cool.
Right, so we've decided to do this bonus race because I want to see both of these boys get down the track with not. Well, listen, we don't mind a little bit of kicking out, but I just want to see another run because this is just really cool. And yeah, let's just do it. Ready, set, go!
There's only a 30 profile, so I think it's pretty scatty.
Yeah, that's mad. These cars are sick. I can't lie. The sounds are mad too. I'm gonna say, although it looked like once again the Supra had to come out of it, I'm gonna say he still won it. Let's find out. Finish line. Who won that and by how much?
To the BMW.
Oh God, I'm so wrong. Well, it looks like the BMW well and truly wins the drags. Now you know.
See him again.
I'm sure he's going to turn it up, maybe come back another time. Yeah, he's done very well, considering it's literally his first time driving it on the top map, as he literally had it finished yesterday. So I can't fault him.
I was so much sideways now.
That's it, man.
And then there was a couple of ones too. One of the races too, in the drag races when I didn't get a bad start, I was like changing up too early too.
Yeah.
If I'd pulled it out, I'd have passed them, but
I thought you done that. You learned the car,
I just sent it anyway.
That was sick.
I'm back, bro. Sick. Good racing, man. Good racing. I can't lie, that Supra, he gets off the line so well and then kind of kicks out, you know? So,
yeah, for me it just takes ages to build boost, but
once you're singing, I'll go around the other side. Yeah, that was epic, bro. That was sick.
I was doing the sideways for so much of it.
Bro, but I tell you what though, like, it is mind-blowing. The way, like, when this grips, it almost looks like, it looks crazy.
Yeah.
Like, just the way it moves, and then it's like, too much.
Yeah.
But just to throw a spanner in the works, let's take a look over at the fastest quarter mile and 0 to 60 times achieved during the runs using the V-Box PBTs. And it looks like the Supra's reactions lost him the races here, as it actually recorded the fastest quarter mile time, covering the distance in 11.05 seconds at a speed of 140 miles per hour. The M240i, not too far off pace, runs a best time of 11.26 seconds at a speed of 141 miles per hour. And then taking a look over at the fastest 0 to 60 times recorded, once again the Supra lays down the faster time, hitting 60 in just 3.64 seconds, beating Cam in the M240i's best time of 3.97 seconds. There's some data to put things into perspective. But we all know it's the first to the line, not the fastest time. And round 2 goes to Cam and the BMW lovers. So today, we lined up 2 savage builds, and the races were pretty damn spicy. The day ends in a draw with the Supra taking the rolls and the BMW taking the drags. Both cars running very respectable times today, but in the drags, the BMW just had the edge, winning on reaction time, but also seemingly smoother power delivery helping the car stay straight. The Supra, here today, just shines a little bit brighter in my opinion, winning 2 out of the 3 rolls and running the faster 100 to 200 in the process. And although it takes no wins in the drags, it still manages to lay down the faster times across the board. Regardless, 2 very well matched cars and strong racing from the lads here today. A massive shout out to everyone involved for stepping up and laying rubber for the culture. Let me know down below in the comments, who were you backing, the BMW or the Toyota? And if you could only have one of the two sat outside on your driveway, which one would it be and why? And if you have enjoyed today's video, show your support by hitting the thumbs up button. And if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. And of course, we'll be back next week, same place, same time, with another legendary OG battle. Peace out.